Hi, I'm Valeria and I'm part of a group of young designers who are currently working on the Makeable Challenge. We are now at Tech Labs working very hard to solve some of Valerie's day-to-day problems. Valerie has a lot of trouble gripping onto stuff. She doesn't have a lot of control of her muscle movements and her grip. So day-to-day is really hard for her to grab onto stuff and do normal things like getting her keys or basically anything, opening the fridge. So we're trying to get to make something to help her grip onto stuff. And we're trying to make it as lightweight and simple as we possibly can.
My name is Simon. I'm 14 years old and I live in Rheinach. I did most of the coding with Arduino C. I coded different sensors and tried out different ideas. So basically, one of our input ideas was a joystick. We decided on that because it was a lot of values with simple movement, because they are not just ones and zeros. It is analog and variable. So as you can see here, we can get a variety of inputs just from simply moving it. And then also for calibration, because a very common problem with these joysticks are stick drift. So we're using a set of simple buttons to calibrate the stick. Maybe the stick was a bit off. You could just use the button to reset it back to 0.
Bonjour, je suis Arthur, j'ai 12 ans et je suis le chef des imprimantes 3D. Donc notre idée, c'est d'utiliser ça qu'on a déjà, qui ferme ici, si j'appuie ici.
Donc le problème, ce que nous planifions de faire, c'est que nous attachons un palonnier qui est programmé, que quand tu pousses les deux petits boutons, que ça tourne et que ça pousse la clenche ici pour fermer le mécanisme.
Je pense que c'est une idée très bien. Maintenant, je suis en train d'essayer de modeler un truc dans le genre pour venir le mettre.
Another sensor or form as input, we figured we could use a gesture sensor. So basically, it detects my hand and uses lasers to see when it's going forward and backward or left and right.
Alors moi, je suis en train de travailler sur un truc pour qu'on puisse rentrer ce cerveau dans un espèce de braquet qui tient et après qu'on peut mettre sur le gripper. Et c'est un prototype. Ce prototype, il a un problème, c'est qu'il y a ce petit connecteur, on ne peut pas le mettre. Donc ici, j'étais en train de travailler quelque chose où il y a un trou pour le connecteur et après on pourra le mettre.
I think this project is especially important because it actually you actually can see the result, that it helps a person in real life with real life problems that we don't experience. The main goal was to come up with an idea that's as simple as possible while delivering as much function as possible. So basically, we decided instead of actually detecting her hand movement, we decided on detecting her muscles contracting because it's like a more direct way. She doesn't even have to move her hand to do big movements. It can also detect very small movements pretty accurately. And the sensor works just like you put it on your desired muscle. You can detect when she's gripping something. Yeah, and we just read the frequency of the signal, how much electricity is going through that muscle, and we put that frequency, map the values so we can move a servo.
So here what we have a muscle detector going through to a microbit that is connected to a servo with a fully 3D printed servo horn that will spin to close the gripper and fetch something from far away. So what that means is you can do specific gestures like closing your fists or pressing down on something, and it will close the grip.